Hey, y'all. Welcome, everyone, to Shade and the City. It's your girl, Treese. And unfortunately, we're missing with one man down, one woman down, I should say. But of course, we got VACAY-J in the building, holding it down
What
in
up?
place of Nails, of course.
Yes, yes. Oh, thank you.
It's a little
Always
delayed,
love
but
the
I
air.
got you. I got
Always
you.
love the air horns and the love, of course. Absolutely prayers out to Nels, and it's all good. I'm here. We ready. We're gonna hold it down for you. We're gonna hold it down for you.
Right, y'all. Hey, Demarcus, welcome. Yes, it was a solid 9. Nels wanted me to tell y'all for her, it was a solid 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'm with Demarcus on this one. It was a 9. Only thing that would have made it a 10 is if we'll get there. But again, they disappointed me because somebody didn't go that I needed to go. Okay.
Well, it was a 10 for me because of the shock value on a lot of different levels from a couple of people that I
Mm-hmm.
didn't expect to be unaliving people. You know what I'm saying? Like from Araya to even Jannar doing what he did. We knew JP was going out, but with Jannar, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. What up,
Yeah,
fam?
we did. Did somebody did say that and predict that last week? So shout out to y'all, whoever that was.
Yeah.
Stacy Oddity, welcome. Jaguar, hey boo.
What
What's
up?
up? Michael Ballantyne. Did I say that right? Stephen Harris, what's up, boo? I've been waiting on this. I'm mad as hell. Okay.
Uh,
All right. Hey, Michi Music. How you
what's
doing?
up? What
So
up?
yeah, y'all. It was I'm a happy, like I said, it's a 9. They could have got a 10 out of me if they would have just went a little step further. But let's go ahead, run this intro. When we get back, we're gonna go ahead and get into this recap, y'all. And let's get shady.
Like drip on the skyline pain. Shade in the city, true hit like a banger. I said it, I meant it, no need for disclaimers. Haters right away, but they just false claimers. Concrete beats are heavy like cinder. Looking for one, but the streets feel winter. No filters, no edits, I'm raw with my splendor. My life a movie, they watching the trailer. I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, the life in the mold. You like and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. This is my word, I just let you inside. Shade in the city, I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, my words gon' console you. Like and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe.
Hey, Candy. Hey, Ashley Santos. Look at y'all coming all up in here. Hey,
What up?
Blatant Truth. Where you been? I hope everyone, before we get started, I hope everyone had a wonderful, safe Christmas holiday. Hopefully you got to be around or at least speak to or remember the ones that love who were here or were with. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, y'all. So we start this episode. Hold on, let me put us in our respective corners. Okay. So we
Hey.
start off. We got Bobby here. He arrives on the scene and he finds Stacy's body. Okay. Surprise,
Mm.
surprise. So he is obviously upset. And so he, was running through her pocket. So he did somebody find a cell phone. So he sees the message that she sent to Tommy, aka Pageant, right? And so he hides the phone in his pocket and basically takes evidence away from a crime scene. I said, not you breaking the law, Mr. I want to do right. Wasn't that your whole argument with your wife?
Mr. Clean Cut. Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Yeah.
then we see Tommy, he's warning Maria that he had a situation he had to take care of, and the feds is going to be all out for them. But he said, don't worry about it because Jenny's suit is on ready. And I said, damn, I almost forgot about Jenny.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Maria asked if his injuries were from, what he handled. And Tommy lets her know that he had got into it with Diamond and he turned on him. And so now he's not messing with CBI no more. And he
Right.
basically said that he will burn the coalition to the ground before he lets them take it from him. Okay.
Right.
And so Maria tells him, well, look, I think really need you to think this through. And you should probably, maybe even talk to Miguel and y'all could team up. And Tommy's like, what the hell are you talking about? So that's when his phone starts ringing and it's coming from Stacy's phone. So obviously he said, well, I know it's not the ghost of Stacy calling. So let me, so he answers the phone. And of course, we know that it's Bobby on the other end, basically saying, I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah. She was like, don't burn it down, take it back. See, that's the type of woman I like. A ride or die. You know what I'm saying? She's smart, she's intelligent at the same time.
No, I did.
She know the game. She know the game.
Like that.
Yeah, you get like that?
Okay. And so then he just warns her. He said, look, don't come back to this loft no more. Okay. When you leave, And so she was like, well, yeah, only thing I got to go do is go see Miguel. But yeah, he was like, when you leave, don't come back here. And I was like, well, where did they end up? Oh, I know. Let me stop acting like I didn't watch the rest of the episode and know where they end up sleeping. Anyway,
you better watch it.
I of course I watched it.
Blatant truth, where you at? Nah.
I call him J Nard now, just the way JoJo said it right.
Yeah, that was funny.
Support gaming. What's up? And Steven, you are not gonna trick me into reading one of your synopses. I love you though. So then this is why, for me, the fact that Jannard is still running around here is just really getting on my nerves. But Jannard comes to report to Diamond that he has moved the stash. And so Diamond feels like, they should have taken Tommy out a long time ago, and tells Jannard, he was right. He should have trusted Jannard about letting Tommy get too close. And Diamond knows that Tommy is going to try to take out their business like they did with the Serbs. And so Jannard was like, well, how is that going to be possible if Tommy ain't got no product? And he was like, I don't think Shay gonna mess with him. And so Diamond knows Tommy gonna try anyway, because that's just what Tommy do, okay? And then where we go, okay. And so then he plans to go see the Assyrians, and he tells Jannard to go lock down the RDs and take Shanti with him. And of course, Jannard acting scared as hell. He don't want to tell Diamond that Shanti don't want him no more, and took his ass to the curb, okay? So then he was like, well, why I need Shanti? I don't want her in my business. And so Diamond was like, well, what's the problem? And we need to show up as a united front for the coalition. And so he was like, and you and Shanti are a dream team. And so he was like, and I don't want no pushback. So go do what I said. All right. And so that's what Jannard go do. But I'm sorry, Jannard should have been gone. Nope. I'm gonna just come out and say it.
Not yet.
Yes, could he have taken out JP? Absolutely. But
after this, yes. Now before this, no.
So many scenes where I was like, just pop him. It was.
Look, he's a mini Dre right now. We are just waiting for the right moment, the right situation. And now with JP gone, this is gonna be so sweet. You're gonna love his unalivement. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna appreciate it now. Yeah.
Charles, the only thing you miss, baby, is me saying exactly what you said.
He will.
Okay. Because I just feel like they taking too long and they playing in our face, and I don't like it. J-Nard. All right. So then we see Tommy, who does go to see Che, and Che wants to make sure that he's there alone, and mentions, that he heard about somebody taking out the U.S. attorney. And so Tommy pretends like, oh, really? Who would do such a thing? And he was like, well, you ain't got to worry about me. I move real careful. So Shay was like, oh, so you moving careful? Because how careful was you moving when you got your ass kicked out of CBI? And I said, ooh. Okay. And so basically he was like, yo, you a one-man army. And yeah, I don't know what nerve you had coming here requesting a meeting with me. And so Tommy said, look, I don't do bodega business. And Shay responds, he got that Amazon money. He said, I got that Elon money. Or no, is that Jeff Bezos? Jeff Bezos, sorry, got my millionaires mixed up. Billionaires,
right. But I like how he was like, I'm a one-man army, a song. I never, that's ODB, right? I'm saying I never been taken out. I make MCs looking at. Okay, good.
You stupid. So Tommy's like, even though I miss a chopped cheese from the bodega, I got that Amazon money as well. So he tells him there's as much money in the bag that he brought. So he tells him it's as much money in the bag as when he was with CBI. And so Che laughs at him and he don't believe it. And Tommy said, look, it's more to come. And, I always reinvest in myself. And so Che gives him 24 hours to move the product that he's giving him and come back the next day with the same amount and re-up. Well, they're done.
Crazy.
And he said, right. And I was like, Che giving him a lot of chances, but I think that's dope because he about what he say about, or at least he believes so.
Plus he got the money right there. So he ain't going to be like, nah, I don't want the money. Shay's all about the money.
Well, he could always pop him and take the money.
He could, but he want more money, right?
That's true.
Why you going to pop the goose that lays the eggs? You know what I'm saying? The golden eggs. You ain't going to do
right. That. And Che was just like, he want to make sure he can handle the same volume regularly on his own. And if he can't, he's just not cutting him off. He going to cut him, y'all. Unalive, terminate him. And everybody in his family. And I said, nah.
That's crazy.
I said, Maria need to move. You over here asking Vic why he didn't go. Why ain't you put Maria on a plane yet? Okay. And so basically he said, I ain't gonna tolerate my time being wasted. So don't play in my face. And so Tommy was like, look, I understand the assignment. And that's when he gets a text from Asher and let me know,
Asher. Yeah.
Right. Letting him know that Diamond has already come to see them and they're staying in the coalition.
Dang.
Priest Che is giving me a Spanish version of Elon. I love it, blatant truth. Hey, Gemini Don. Oh yeah, Che, Tommy got more than that Amazon money. Tommy been paying him. We know Tommy got experience in the game, been there, done that with the cartels.
Yeah, you know how to flip that money.
Right.
He know how to flip that money since Power, baby.
Not Junkie G and Drunky Diamond. Don't do that. But I like the Junkie G, Gina.
Junkie J.
Steven, Tommy wanted to do business with Che. Che gave him 24 hours to sell the product, right? And we gonna see if he get it. We gonna see if he get it because you know it's looking a little murky right now.
Yeah.
Y'all are funny. All right, so then we gonna move on. We get to our girl Maria. She over here talking to Miguel. Right. She done went down to his house and she was like, "What the hell going on? Why everybody strapped up?" And so Miguel explains because the Marquez cartel came after my ass last night. And so she was like, well, why would they be messing with you when you work for Che? And so that's when he has to basically snitch on himself, or he doesn't have to, but he does, which I could appreciate in this moment. Even though I don't necessarily care for Miguel, I was like, okay. So yeah, he basically fesses up and says, yeah, I was supposed to take Tommy out. I didn't. And because I didn't, now he coming after my ass. All right. And so basically she was like, look, if something happened to Tommy,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, okay?
Yeah.
Please know I'm about that life.
I mean, that was good though. He told her the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uncle Miguel. Okay.
Right. And he was like, girl, get out of my face. He was like, because if I ain't want to tell you nothing, he was like, only reason I told you the truth is because I give a damn about you. So, girl, bye. And that's when she starts stressing that they should, you should really work with Tommy. And you guys could work together and, you have the same common enemy. And I mean, to a certain extent, that is absolutely true.
I could appreciate that because she sees both sides. So it's like, it only makes sense. So
no, I hear what you're saying. I just feel like sometimes, and I understand this is a different world and, whatever, but I've seen people form friendships off of a common enemy or dislike. But at the end of the day, if I didn't mess with you before this person, just because we now have the same enemy, even once we get rid of that person, I still don't like you.
Right. But at the same time, there's the biggest difference now is it's going to be Uncle Miguel.
Okay.
Before that, I can see what you're saying. Now it's like, yo, we got a common, blood together now. You mixing with my sister. So yeah, we gotta put it aside. We gotta put our differences aside. We have to.
No, Gemini said Maria's the voice of reason. She's been telling Tommy, yeah, she is.
She is.
I will say I like that she's about that life. I'm gonna give her that.
Yeah.
She don't fold under pressure, and I like that.
Well, she grew up in it, and that's what we got to remember. You know what I mean?
Very true. Very true. So then, love this scene. Right? So Jannard goes to see Shanti, and he's begging. He's like, "Baby, I do whatever. How can I make things right?" Please. And he was like, "I cook your food. I'll buy your clothes. I'll fix your dinner too.
Soon as I get home from work." Hey.
Look, I was as soon as I'm done shooting up. But so he blames Tommy for setting him up, like he's Marion Barry, like we said last week. Mm-hmm. So Shanti asked if Tommy put the needle. So Shanti was like, "So did Tommy put the needle in your arm, or did he just guide your peen into that girl's coochie? Which one was it?"
She got some lines in this episode.
She did. I sat back and shout out to the actress. I don't know her name. I'm sure DeMarcus knows it, and if you could put it in the chat, but she last week and this week she's done a very good job delivery wise when it comes to her lines. So I don't know if it's the writing or if just her delivering them, but
it's both. It's the writing and her. Yeah. She's doing great.
So Jannard stops pretending like he really gives a damn, and so he asked her, "Look, can we look?" He snapped out of that so quick. And he said, "Bitch, can we just be professional and not let it affect the business?" And Shanti tells him, "Look, I'm doing my own business." So Jannard was like, "How do you plan to do that without me?" And he was like, "Because you didn't get to meet Che." And so Shanti was like, "Yeah, nigga, I remember. I like Michael Jackson. I remember.
Do you remember?"
Right. Right.
Who?
And so he was like, damn, bitch, why you gotta be so disrespectful? And it was like, the difference between me and Diamond is we know how to forgive each other. And that's what makes us unstoppable. And I said, because you were King Diamond's girl when he walked in on you. Like, it was wild.
Terrible.
And so Shanti was like, you know what? It's gonna be real good to watch you fall your way out. And I said, yep. It's going to be real good. Thank you so much, Support Gaming. I forgot to say it in the beginning, but if you haven't already, y'all, please go ahead wherever you're watching from and hit that like button for us. And if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Okay, we love it over here. It's a whole family. We do this almost every Sunday. I don't know what we're going to do when Force go off, but we do this every Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to find something else to talk about on Sunday.
That's true. Michi said, I'm not used to a girlfriend not in the business being so much in the business, and they listen to her, and she's been right. That's why I said I can rock with her. Thank you again. Appreciate Support Gaming. Shanti on her CC Peniston, keep on walking, I ain't talking right. Yes. Steven said Jannard threw a hissy fit when Shanti refused to forgive him. Right. And I loved it. It. Yes, Shanti was. I did see a different side. I was like, okay, Shanti. Yeah. Looking kind of cute. I'm looking at you different. I did look at her different.
I like that aggressive nature in a woman. You know what I'm saying? And you know what you're talking about too. And you bought that business. I like that, shorty. Word.
So, and then even the scene, and this says a lot too, because I even think she acted better with Raheem.
Oh, Raheem. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. In their scene.
You saw it, you felt that feminine energy.
Yeah,
you know
she used her feminine energy. I said, yes, girl.
Yeah.
Get into your soft girl era. So then we see saying he is now the acting U.S. attorney. Everything that he ever hoped for.
Snake ass motherfucker.
Okay. So he meets with the team to tell them that their new mission is to find out who took out Stacy. And someone suggested that it had to be a cartel hit, but Sang and Bobby are like, hell nah, that's not it. And so Bobby was like, can I have a minute with you? You know what I'm saying? And so then he tells them that, look, I think you need to focus all your energy on Tommy Egan. And Sang was like, and what's going to make me do that? You know what I'm saying? That's how Stacy herself up. So why would I go down that same road? Right. And so that's when he lets them know, yo, I got a phone. Right. I got a phone. He gives him the phone. And so this nigga was like, no, what blew me is he was like, but, you know, tell me if you got something, some evidence that should make me go after Egan, let me know. And he was like, you know, pure confidence or something like that, he said. And so as soon as whatchamacallit Bobby pull out the phone, he's like, you removed evidence from a crime scene? I was like,
you dirty mother freaker trying to
you switched
call somebody out. Yeah. He was like, yo, it's supposed to be in confidence. But before that, though, you know, Bobby was like, yo, man, you know, I got a hunch. But then he pulled out the phone. Like, how you going to try to get Bobby in trouble? Like, you stupid. Right. Man.
And you get see, his ass corrected it. He corrected it. But I was like, Bobby, you have to know that this is not going to play out well for you.
Yeah.
Unless Sang gets cut, like taken up out of here before he can say anything.
Bobby got to find something on Sang. That's how we going to get Sang out of here. But I don't know. He's the U.S. attorney now. It's going to be hard.
Steven said the actress who plays Shanti is Adrian Walker. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the super chat, DeMarcus. Shanti will flip Brayskull and the RDs. Thank you. So, DeMarcus, can I just tell you, I got to give you your yearly appreciation because, sir, I don't know what the hell we would do without you in these recaps and reviews if you did not know everybody's damn name, where they came from, where their mama lived. Thank you, DeMarcus. We love you from ShadeNTheCity and VACAY-JTV.
You all right, son. You all right,
always you holding us down with these names, boy. Because I'm like, who I have these people in this comment?
Nah, that's my boy. We appreciate you, definitely.
Yes, we appreciate you, DeMarcus. Yeah. But anyway, so they're gonna go against Diamond and CBI because Jannard eliminates King Kilo and JoJo, and this will cause the RDs to side with Tommy's new coalition. All right, I do like that narrative.
We'll see.
Sang needs to go next, and I hope Bobby finds out he's a mole. Absolutely, Gemini. That needs to be next episode, and he needs to go along with Jannard. Now, I ain't gonna hold you again. Missed opportunity. Could have got you a solid 10 had you took out Jannard and Sang this episode.
No, not yet. We got 2 more. 10. We got 2 more episodes, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be like, this is so great. Watch. They're gonna do it right.
Says Detective Delgado or Bobby DeFranco will expose that saying is the mole for. Okay. So you think they're going to expose it?
Delgado.
Gemini Don said, I wonder if Tommy will find out saying's a mole. Remember, Tommy's lawyer has connections too. Okay.
True.
That's very true, especially since, you know what? I think that's a very good point because, again, we have forgot about Jenny's ass. So they're clearly, maybe this is a nugget that they're giving us. I think that's a very smart thing. Hold on to that, Gemini. They're giving us a nugget, and I think she's probably going to pop back up to help Tommy like she always does in the end.
Yeah.
Saying plans to throw out the entire Rico. I know, that's wild, right?
Yeah.
Look, Gemini said, I want to be knowing who DeMarcus's source is. Inquiring minds want to know, fam. For a very long time, we used
years.
Some of y'all.
He's been rocking with me for years. It's like he's been doing this for a long time, like 4 years with me. So yeah,
he's been with me for almost about the same amount. Yeah. Jaguar, can you guys click the link while you stream? The 50 character limit is annoying, and I'd rather write the whole thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I was supposed to read that. Shout out to DeMarcus, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so isn't there a break though?
After 9. After 9.
Oh, after 9. Okay, I thought it was 8 and 9.
January 2nd is 9, and then we got a week, and then it's the 16th is the last one. They holding it out. They holding 10 out.
Oh, wow. That's weird that they would do that.
Wild, right? Yeah, I know.
That is wild. All right, so let's move on to the next scene. So we see, I'm so over this. This Rhea and Vic, and they talking about going on the run like they Beyonce and Jay-Z. And she talking about she gonna quit her job so she can write books and shit. And I was
now
like,
you in love with this dude. Before you was running from him. Now you in love with him. Get out of here.
It's just, and then so she received the news that, Stacy is up out of here. So Vic immediately is like, bitch, we got to go. Okay, we got to go. And she was like, I'm not going anywhere without you. And so she was like, and so she was like, you got to tell me something. So basically, when he explains to her what's going on, she said, it's cool, nigga. I'll be your alibi. I don't know what you're worried about. That's it.
He was like, word? He was like, word? Right. You gonna do that?
Right.
I'm in love with your boy.
Okay. She really was like, my man. So Sane calls Vic and tells him so Sane calls Vic, and Vic's like, I ain't have nothing to do with it. I promise. He said, look, we know. Okay. And he said, I even got an alibi. So Bobby assures him, look, you good. He said, but we know it was Tommy, and we heard he split from CBI last night. And so Vic realizes, so Tommy's out here a lone wolf. And so you can see his very slow ass, dumbass wheels, turning, right?
Little smoke puffs coming out of
it. It was like his wheels were like caught in the snow, and they was just moving, but the car won't go nowhere. Slow. Yeah. So he was like, yeah, you know what? You should come down to the station and talk to us right now. Because you're gonna be next. And so then they get off the phone. They like, we know this nigga ain't coming. Okay. And so Bobby was like, I'm gonna put out the bolo. Sane was like, I'm gonna turn the heat up on Tommy. And so then Ray was like, so do I need to go down to the station with you? Make a report? I said,
very helpful.
Yeah, she is.
She doesn't have a job now, so she you might as well. I mean, run with your little boy. He been slaying the D down, so you might as well help him at this point.
He got her love struck. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So he also warns that, and so basically, and so that's when Vic gets a text message from Tommy telling him, look, this is my new number. Yeah. All right. And you need to call me ASAP. And if you try to avoid me, that would be a serious mistake. So Vic was like, you know what? I'm about to run out in these streets. And she was like, no, don't go. And so Vic feels her. I'm sorry. I really can't stand her.
No, don't go.
Don't go. So Vic fills her in. And then, he was like, and so it's time for me to deal with him before he comes and deals with me. And I say,
Mr. Big and Bad.
No one believes you.
You need more people.
Yes, thank you.
You only got like 2 Irishmen left, buddy.
Right,
you shot the other one.
DeMarcus, I was saying this last week. I wonder if Madam Wu, who's Bolo? And Chan, I was saying I wonder if Madam Wu and Chan are related or either connected. But I did bring that up last week. Gemini said, what I always love about the Power universe, of course, going back to OG Power, there's always small clues you don't initially pick up. Then in later episodes, it'll make you connect the dots, right? Like I said, they give us little nuggets.
Yeah, little Easter eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, Easter eggs. I like that. I hate Vic and Ray scenes in every episode, getting up out of I know.
I'm with you, my brother. I'm with you.
Vic having Tommy do the same 2 old step dance on Christmas Day was hilarious. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Oh, Jaguar says she got predictions. She's coming in hot. Michi Music, Vic can't be around for long. He's just not that right.
Oh,
It's the wheel stuck in the snow, y'all.
I'm been waiting for him to be done since last season, so it's coming up.
Wait, who's Bobby's source? How he found out Tommy's out of CBI? Oh, Gemini. That's a very
well. You know, Bobby is definitely connected to the streets. If you watch Bobby when he first came on the scene, he was teaching the other cop like, "Yo, you got to be cool with the people in the street. That's how you find out information." So Bobby's definitely connected to the street. He'll find out.
DeMarcus said Tommy's going to introduce Shanti to Che and pin everything on Shanti, and Tommy's going to flee Chicago.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, DeMarcus. But, I mean, it's a good theory. I think a good one to throw out there. If it happens, then we know you work for Stars. Jaguar said Diamond ain't going up out of here. At the start of the season, the police said they were cracking down on fentanyl. Tommy's going to set him up and get busted. I absolutely believe that as well. And in my mind, Jaguar, I can agree with that so heavy because remember, Diamond keeps saying, I'm not going back to jail. So to him, that is like somebody taking him up out of here.
Right.
If he has to go back to jail.
And then if he goes back to jail, he's going to have to deal with Rojas. Rojas, if you remember.
Yeah, Rojas.
Diamond put Rojas in the wheelchair. So now Rojas could deal with Diamond when he gets back in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And he's going back to jail since he's the head of CBI. Now that they're involved in he's going to get a ridiculous amount of years, which means he's never getting out. Okay, I think we all... That. No, don't go. Yeah, it's just...
No.
Ray is definitely more annoying.
Ray or Paz? Yeah, Ray.
Yeah, I'll take Paz any day over her. Now, does Paz annoy me from time to time? Because she, nosy and go get ghosts. But... other than that, nah, Ray definitely takes it.
Paz wasn't that bad in Ghost.
Not the European version of Trees. Yeah. That's what you're not going to do.
Who? Okay? Oh, whoa. Why would you say that, bro?
I know. Tommy don't treat. Okay, so you don't think Tommy will ever treat Shanti like anything? Yep, Jaguar. I said that weeks ago episode. Okay, you were just talking in the chat. All right, so then let's move on. We see, I think this is a scene I was talking about before. Yes, we got Radio Raheem.
Yeah,
he comes by to tell Shanti that he heard her and Jannar broke up. He trying to see what it said. He trying to
slide right. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. You slide up in there.
And look, and this is why. Shout out to Nils. Because in this moment, she would say, this is why I don't do friends. Female and male friends. Because he was waiting and he was playing the long game.
He was. He sure was. Stacking that money too.
Right. So he lets her know that, Jannar is really freaking out over this breakup. And Shanti said, well, people, when they don't know your value, or no. And so Shanti was like, people don't know your value till they feel your absence. I said, girl, you better give us a word on this good Sunday.
You better tell him.
So he tells her, well, look, I'm here to let you know that I got you. So he pulls out a bag of money and he claims he got it flipping sneakers and doing some other miscellaneous things. All right.
I'm an investor.
All right. And so he said he wants in. I said, are you selling things on eBay? What do you mean flipping sneakers? So he said he wants in on whatever her next move is. And so Shanti asked, well, does Jannar know that you here? And he assures her no. Okay. And so Shanti advises him, well, you know what? Make sure you go back to CBI. You play nice, like you still down and clock any weaknesses that you can. And he lets her know, oh, well, I done already clocked something for you. So he said there's some shorty out in Southfield that's not happy about CBI moving fentanyl or Diamond disrespecting her, which we later find out obviously is our girl Kendra.
Yep.
So Shanti tells him to bring more of that because it gives them an upper hand. And so he was like, us?
Yeah. Like, this gonna be good for us.
Equals us.
And me faked over the world. Okay.
So he asked how they gonna come up if they ain't got no connect. And so Shanti says, Tommy, because he needs territory and because he knows she dumped Jannar. So she plans to wait for Tommy to basically come to her And he was like, well, I don't really like the sound of working for Tommy. That's how we got into this in the first place. And she said, look, I don't care what you like. You're working with me. And now, of course, that's all she needs to convince him, because that's what he wanted anyway. It's a piece of her.
That's it. He just waiting in the wings, hoping. You know these Negroes, boy. They be waiting. They be like, yeah, when you gonna break up with homeboy? Oh, you broke up with him? Ooh, happy day. Let me step in with some money. Hey, some money. Now, can I get some booty?
Okay. Right. That's literally how he came over there. And she's so smart. She was like, I'll take the money and see you later.
That's what you gonna do.
Right. DeMarcus Raheem is a snake. Absolutely. Hey, it's Nell. Hey, boo. D-Mac is gonna be the one to drop J Nard. Hard to say it like JoJo did, as revenge for JP. Ortega is gonna pow for Miguel, but one of the attempts will be when Che is near him. Oh, okay. You think so? Right. Shanti beat down Raheem last season, of course. I thought that, but some people like that toxic love. Some people like that shit. Jaguar said when Che finds out keeping Miguel around will cause him to be at war with Ortega, he's gonna send his own little hitters to take him out to avoid it. Okay.
I like that prediction.
Yeah, Raheem wants to join forces with Shanti, but she wants him to remain in CBI for info. Right. Miguel goes up out of here. Tommy realizes it was Che's goons that unalived Miguel, and he unalives Che.
Interesting.
Okay.
I like these theories. I like them.
I do. Gemini Don said D-Mac is definitely going to unalive Jannard, and rightfully so. Oh, absolutely. Word. And that was another reason why I wanted Jannard to be up out of here.
Yeah.
But, you can't have everything. So
you can't.
So then we move on. Tommy driving around, and he see the feds sitting outside his loft. So, he redirects, he pivots. Okay. And then he gets a phone call. And I didn't know, did you get who the phone call was from?
Trying to remember.
Because I don't feel like, and it's not in my notes. That's why I know if they put it up, I didn't catch it, but I didn't see it.
I know Ray Stowe said I'll be right there.
Well,
that's a good pick, though. That's a good pick. Oh, look, it looks like the Falco's pointing directly at Tommy.
Right. Yeah, Nels did a great job.
That's a good pick. Yeah.
JP is at home, and he realized that it's been trashed because, no, this ain't it. Nels, what you got me doing right now? Okay, here we go. No, damn. Did she miss that one? I think she might have missed that one.
Oh, okay, maybe in a different order.
Nope, that's after. So, maybe she just missed it. So, y'all. So basically the next scene is that we see JP's house has been trashed. Tommy arrives. Oh, so that's what happened. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
My bad.
Rewind.
Select rewind. My apologies, y'all. Okay. So, let's act like that little 10 seconds just didn't happen, right? So what happened was JP's at the house. Tommy got a call from JP, and that's why he ran over there. And so he tells him that he was in handcuffs for an hour because he, and so Tommy's like, why? And so Tommy lets him know, look, so JP is like, why have I been in handcuffs for an hour? And so Tommy was like, because Stacy got terminated. And so JP was like, you got anything to do with it? And Tommy, of course, deflects and said, oh, by the way, I'm out of CBI. And I didn't go quietly. Okay. And so he was like, well, how do you plan to protect D-Mac if you're no longer there? And so he was like, D-Mac's out too. And then that's when D-Mac walks through the door, and D-Mac is like, oh, Tommy gives him the assignment, go move this weight. And, you're going to be my number. Promise him you're going to be my number 2. And he was like, 3 keys? Oh, my God. And so he was like, just get Marshall to help you. Now that.
Yeah.
When we get there, that scene really kind of choked me up. But anyway.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm interested to find out why I choked you up. Yeah.
Because we've seen them always be such good friends, and to see, like the breakdown of that. So JP was like, what the hell is going on? And D-Mac reveals that Jannard tried to have him terminated. So of course JP is pissed the hell off. And he was like, again? And I said, I didn't remember him trying to do it before, but damn.
Yep.
So Tommy said, look, I wouldn't stand for it. And D-Mac was like, yeah, he even, put his hands on Diamond. You know what I'm saying? He got nuck if you buck, even though people in the chat would disagree with my account.
He got his ass beat. He got his ass
okay.
beat. Yes.
So Tommy warns, look, just stay away from CBI because the streets ain't safe for us right now. And so JP is still upset. And so, of course, he feels like, you know, that Tommy is doing his job as a dad, you know what I mean? And he wants to defend D-Mac. And so Tommy was like, don't go messing with Jannard. But, of course, we know JP ain't going to listen because, you know, he got Hort.
He got Hort?
You ain't going, you know.
He hard as hell, man. He's hard.
Let's see what y'all saying in the chat here. Michi said, I'm scared for Shanti now because Tommy can talk too much sometimes. Yeah. Now, when I was really scared for Shanti, when we get to that scene with Diamond, I said, ooh, I didn't know if she was going to make it out being 100.
But she wasn't scared. That was the thing. That was like, oh, okay.
That's the thing that was wild because I was scared for her.
Yeah. But she's so strong. Like, she's so strong-willed and she a street person that when she told him what she told him, she was like, I ain't worried about you.
Yeah. Hey, Kanitra, it's going to be interesting to see who gets rid of Jannard. He's made so many enemies. It's hard to tell. Good point. Hey, Gina, it was JP telling Tommy the house got tossed. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Gina. Jaguar said Vic took Tommy's pow and had it when he was arrested. Sang is going to charge and convict him for Stacy's unaliving, cementing him as a U.S. attorney and a great asset for Ortega. You better say something.
Wow. Okay. I like these predictions.
I love how you just pieced the puzzle together for us. Saved us about another hour.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hey, Angela. Jannard will be given some bad stuff by D-Mac. Diamond is going to snap and unalive Shanti. I think so, too. And Tommy will get Diamond set up. Okay. Y'all are really coming with the predictions. I'm loving it.
Hard. Yeah.
I believe that Tommy will unalive Che because Che, threatened Maria. Like, last season?
Yeah, last season. Yeah, he told that to Miguel. He's Miguel. You better do what I'm telling you, or I'm gonna take Maria back to Mexico and have these guys do some stuff to him. That was last season. Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Oh, okay. Good. Look at DeMarcus and his great memory. Angela said Tommy will end up having Stacy's husband think it was Diamond that unalived her. Okay, wow. I love these narratives because I'm gonna be honest with you. With the Vic scene, I definitely thought that I was like, oh, he's getting set up for Stacy. Maria wants to name the baby after Miguel. Tommy wants to name the baby after Ghost. So it's going to be James Miguel Egan if they do it fully Latin. Y'all are so funny.
James Miguel Egan.
James Miguel. Well, I don't know because now that JP's out of here, you know what I mean?
JP, James JP, Miguel Egan the third. Doggone it. A lot of damn names.
Gemini said, I can see when the dust settles, Shanti will be on top and continue to link with Tommy and his next journey. Oh,
I can see that. Yeah.
I you know what? I was thinking about it, but I said, I don't know if he'd really like her that damn much. Like, I know.
I think he does. I think he does. After this episode, I think he does. The way she handled herself with Peter to make that deal go through at the bar. We'll get to it.
DeMarcus. Is that JP?
Jannard will what? Get arrested for the death of Joey.
I'm trying to figure out who Joey is. I'm like,
Joey is the guy that he gave Fett to, and he was trying to get the chain back for Manny Fresh.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, okay, look, DeMarcus, you in your memory. We'll JP stand for just punished or just junkie punched. No.
Jesus.
I love it. Y'all are hilarious. All right, y'all. So then, is this the Marshall scene? Is this going to upset me? No. Okay. So then Jannard meets with the RDs and for literally, I did not know this man's name until the end of the episode.
JoJo.
This is JoJo. Okay. Yeah. So he tells them that they're canceling Tommy and they ask if he thinks he's going to, and they was like, oh, so y'all think y'all just going to slide in the Tommy spot? And Jannard reminds him that I am CBI. Okay. It's always been me and Diamond. And somebody speaks up and was like, until it wasn't. Joke's on you. All right. And so they were like, we ain't forgot how, you did Lil K and so I was like, oh, again, help me out. Who the hell was Lil K? And how he was basically, shooting up. And so Jannard gets in JoJo's face, because my notes say, oh boy, before they're interrupted by Raheem. And so Jannard says that Raheem is a loyal one, unlike y'all. And then I said, little did you know he left from just trying to smash your. But okay.
Right. I was laughing when he said that because we saw. Yeah.
So then the RDs start to argue among themselves when they learn that Kilo is actually getting out that day. And I said, oh, well, this is a surprise. So I did like that. Like that. I was like, because I'm so tired of hearing you and your breathing and you needing your inhaler. Yeah.
You don't like me, Trees, huh?
No.
I'm coming and get you.
No. It really makes me want to go give my son's albuterol. So Jannard tells him to tell Kilo. He said, "What's up?" And so JoJo was like, kind of gives him a funny look. I don't know if y'all peeped that or not. And so,
he put his hand out. He left him hanging. He was like,
"Right,
yeah, hey, what up?"
And so then Jannard was like, he thanks Raheem. He's like, "Thank you for always having my back, man." You know what I'm saying? Before he turns around and he's over here, And I said,
junky ass Jannard. You lost the best thing in the world. Now you went back to the junk.
But we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
We knew that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We absolutely knew that.
Because he was fighting it real hard before. Mm-hmm.
It's just awful, y'all. Let me go back. They're not here for Jannard. Not at all. C4 is JoJo's partner. Thank you.
C4.
Jannard eliminated Little K last season. I feel like I remember the name Little K. I just can't remember the person's face. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. To be like, oh, and why he was important for any reason.
He's not.
You're stupid. He said he's not. You're stupid. Gemini said clearly the RDs don't respect Jannard at all for what he did last season. They're in this out of respect for Diamond and Tommy. Right.
Yep.
Exactly. Jannard gets no respect because of the drugs, but still comes through somehow. And I don't see how Diamond just ignores it. That's another thing, too. But I think Diamond's so busy getting drunk. That's why he's ignoring it. That's why he can't see the obvious sign that this man is.
And we know he a snake, so he a weasel. He knows how to lie and do all this and that, manipulate the whole situation. Diamond knows that. So he's not like, oh, I'm impressed. No, that's his brother. He knows he's a snake.
Right. Jaguar said, with Shay unalive, Tommy will have no product anymore. Tariq has access to products, so he comes right at the end as a series and a new connect. Okay, giving that friends and family discount.
I would love it. Jaguar, I would love it. I said this earlier in my first reaction too. I would love for that to happen. Yeah. Okay,
thank you, Gemini Don. Never get high off your own supply.
Number 5. Okay, don't get me started, B. That's one of my faves.
All right. Now let's move over. This made me so sad, y'all. Like I said, I really like friendship. These been down for a minute. Yeah. I felt like Marshall had held him down. I feel like D-Mac, you know what I mean? Like they've held each other down.
Yeah.
So D-Mac goes over to Marshall's and shows him all the product they have to move. And so he was like, Tommy building his own operation. And so he gonna give us both a spot. And Marshall surprisingly was like, yeah, no, I'm good. He was like, I plan to stay with CBI. It's real good over here. You know what I'm saying? They, things are, and now that, Tommy's gone and Jannard is back in charge, things are going to get back to normal. So D-Mac was like, do you remember that Jannard tried to have us both set up? Because you were a part of that plan. If you got bullets don't have names, sir. Mm-hmm. And so Marshall was like, no, nigga, you got set up. And I said,
he knew.
Right. And so he was like, and you gotta understand, man, it's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, I'm struggling, I gotta pay my mama rent and stuff. D-Mac said, when I left, your mama was working 3 jobs.
Damn.
And she ain't quit one since I've been back. He said, so you ain't handling nigga, I died.
And I was like, that's not how you get your boy down with you at this point. That's not how you do it.
Yo, I don't know who the young man is that plays D-Mac, and I'll be honest with you, I am never very fond of his acting.
Yeah.
But this literally was his best line ever.
Shout out to the writers.
He delivered the hell out of it.
Shout out to the writers and him performing it. Absolutely.
Yes. Cause I mean, when I tell you, I was like, damn, D-Mac. And so, you
Yeah.
know, of course, D-Mac tries to walk it back like, my bad, man. I ain't mean it like that. You know
I'm sorry,
man. And so Marshall was like, you know what, motherfucker, you was just another mouth to feed anyway.
Ooh.
And so I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was cold too.
And so yeah, basically, he basically tells him to get out. And so, you know.
I was surprised too. I wasn't hurt as you were, but I was surprised that he was like, nah, F that, man. I'm staying with CBI. I'm good with CBI. Your uncle is crazy. I'm not rolling with your crazy ass uncle. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stacey. Mm-hmm.
D-Mac has to be the one to unalive.
Yes.
Yeah, I was disappointed in Marshall, and that's why I said that's what made me sad about it. It wasn't like an actual, but because it was actually a very good scene. But I just hated seeing old boy turn on him like that.
Yep.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Angela. I completely agree. He's definitely gotten better. I didn't realize he was from Chicago. Is that why he's also in the Chi?
You talking about Bakari, the guy? You talking about Marshall?
Oh, not Bakari. I was talking. Wasn't D-Mac in the Chi as well, or was it just Bakari?
No. It was just Bakari. Oh,
okay, yeah, because I know.
But
Bakari.
but D-Mac is from Chicago. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Gina said King is gonna get smoked on his day off. And I was like, aren't we in Chicago? What beach were we on? Anybody from Chicago? Can you let me know what beach they were on? Because I was a little confused by that scene. DeMarcus said Jannard could tell the 97s that D-Mac and Marshall robbed and unalived the 97s. Look, I just keep thinking 6'7". Goon and Nutty Boy. I thank you, DeMarcus, for all the names.
He could.
Hey Wyman, this is my first time seeing you in the chat. Hey. Welcome. I want Tommy to come out on top. Diamond and his brother are lame, goofy, you know, addicts.
They out of here.
Marshall is a loser. Y'all really? Oh, DeMarcus said you always on the wrong side of history, DeMarcus.
No, he didn't, because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen when they go to war. D-Mac gonna have to blast Marshall. I'm saying it right now. It's gonna have to go down. He gonna have to blast his boy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Brandon Bates. Hey, Brandon. I'm just now seeing you as well, but welcome.
Okay.
D-Mac was in the Chi too. That's what I could have sworn I heard you and Chanel say that one time.
Yeah, it was like quick then.
But it was just a quick in and out.
I don't really remember.
Steven said the actor played D-Mac, Lucien Cambrick. Oh, okay.
Okay, Lucien.
Okay, so yeah, y'all. A lot of y'all are saying he was in the Chi. He was Tracy's son.
What?
Oh, and see, I don't cover the Chi. That's
you know I love Tracy. I cover the Chi. You know I love Tracy.
That's a vacay now.
Tracy's son.
Speaking of that, do you know when the Chi is coming back for season? What is it? God, Jesus, 8, 9?
8.
And it's their final one, right? They're ending it.
Yes. It's probably gonna come back in the summer. You know, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah. You know.
Stacey said that one with Duda.
He was Jason. He played Jason.
Yeah. D-Mac was Jason.
Oh wow, he was much younger because he ain't have all that what he has now. So that's why I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah.
What would we do without y'all, chat? Y'all just.
I love y'all. We love y'all, man.
Y'all just be so knowledgeable.
Y'all so on point and keeping us on point. I love y'all, man.
I know. I love it. Let's take that into 2026, but we'll try to do better on our end too. Okay.
It's all love. It's all love. Yeah,
so then that's when we see Tommy. He goes to see Shanti, and he knows that basically she already know he wants her. He wants her to. What the am I reading? Hold on. Okay, so Tommy goes to see Shanti, and he's like, "So you still involved with CBI now that you're done with Jannard?" And Shanti why do I want to call her Shanti so bad? Shanti tells him that she's considering her options. So Tommy gives her work from Che and tells her that if she can re-up, they can be in full-time business, basically together. And he explains how he plans to flip some other crews until they can get, a hold of the coalition again, right?
Yeah.
And so Shanti was like, well, do you have a line on Kendra from Southville? And mentions how she heard that, she wasn't happy to hear about Diamond and Jannard pushing the Fenty, okay? Not the beauty.
Right.
Okay. And so Tommy says he could hit up Kendra, but Kilo has the other half of the prison, and that won't leave. And that won't leave Diamond. He's not gonna leave Diamond hanging, is what he was saying. And so Shanti was like, "Well, I can get Rojas. Is that what his name is?
Rojas, yeah.
Yeah, I can get his half." And because he was never gonna mess with Diamond no way.
Right.
And so Tommy realizes just how deep Shanti was really in their business. And he's like, and so he tells her, well, you know what? We need to get 2 or 3 more crews. And she was like, you know what? I got an idea, which of course got Tommy grinning because we know her wheels aren't stuck in the snow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's move over to Raheem.
Raheem.
So Raheem confronts Jannard about being on that again. And suddenly somebody yells Jannard's name. And it's JP.
Yeah.
Who pulls up like a thief in the night. And he swings on Jannard when he turns around. And JP warns him, you better not mess with the wrong. I ain't going to say the word.
The wrong maggot.
Slur. Right. Yeah. You can say maggot. Right.
Maggot. Yeah.
And tells him to stay away from his son. And so Raheem tries to help, but Jannard is mad that he ain't do that. He was like, man, you just gonna stand there. And Raheem was like, nigga, you got put on your ass by a zesty ninja because you on that shit.
Zesty ninja.
That's what he said, zesty.
Yeah, he did.
So Jannard was like, man, try this car. Okay?
You mad because you got your ass beat
over
down.
here acting like he missed day. Drive the car.
Little
Don't
junkie,
talk to me. Don't look back here and talk to me.
Just like a junkie.
Right, just like a junkie. But that was a funny scene. Shanti is extremely smart. When JP ran up on JJ Nard, I was, yes, it was great.
He's like,
Shanti mentioning Rojas is exactly why I think Diamond's going back to prison and Rojas is getting
his revenge. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'd be okay with it because Diamond getting on my nerves too.
Oh, yeah.
Jaguar said after D-Mac caps Jannard, he would transform him from YN to a quarter zip. I want it so bad, and probably end up going to Morehouse
I hope he goes to Morehouse.
Right next to Genesis, aka Gemini, in Spelman, like Boys in the Hood.
I would love that.
Gina says Shanti is on Shanti's side. She's only helping Tommy because it works for her right now.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying, Gina. That's why I was like, I hear what you're saying, VACAY.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Tommy gives me smart enough that he has to know this bitch is out for herself. So as much as you may like her for business, you have to know you always got a target on your back, like dealing with her.
Well, we know, just like you said, Tommy's smart, right? And Tommy been in the game for a while. So you already know he got one eye on her and one eye on like, okay, let's do business. Right. So he don't fully trust her yet. You know?
Right. Yeah, Diamond was sorry for that.
Diamond
He had to do that.
Demon.
And then again, I'm gonna tell y'all when we get there, that scene was shot so wrong.
Oh, okay.
It was all wrong.
All wrong.
So Tommy and Shanti go to see Peter, who doesn't want to hear from them about doing business because he done lost many men.
Half a dozen.
Right? So regardless of him moving solo, now Shanti speaks up and lets him know Tommy ain't moving solo. No, he got a partner. She said, and I run the operations in the VT. We already know what that's saying for, okay? And so she said, I got skills in management and scaling businesses, and I would love to assist your organizations. I said, not this bitch just did a job interview.
Ran down the resume.
It was when they ask you, so what's one thing that you added to your last job?
Right.
What's one positive thing that they would say about you?
What are you bringing to the table? Why should we hire you?
Right. So Peter says he is very impressed that a woman can run such a large operation. And so Tommy offers, look, this could be a 2-for-1. Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's when Peter and Shanti end up shaking on it. And he said, you got a deal. Okay.
Yeah.
You got a deal.
He was a little hesitant to shake her hand, but he was like, you got the deal. Okay. We're going to do this. Okay.
Right. I guess I'll touch your hand to make this deal.
Yes.
But yeah, he has a thing for numbers, so he probably runs legit businesses to launder Tommy's money. He becomes the bank like Stringer Bell was in The Wire. Oh,
okay. Jaguar.
I still think Shanti will handle her business, go for self, and at the same time respect Tommy and respect the game. Okay, you giving her credit.
Look,
the market said she don't trust sneaky ass Shanti.
Let's do it like Tree says it. Two things can be read at the same time.
Few things can be true at the same time. Okay. It's NL Shanti and Manny Fresh will be a power couple. I would love that.
Wow.
I would love that. And then we need to see them pull up in gator boots with the pimped out Gucci suits. Okay. I'm just saying. Bars. Tommy's doing the same old two-step with Vic. Shanti got her wits about herself, and she sold that like a she did sell that like a mofo. She absolutely did. Oh, hey, Hope Lee. This is my first time seeing you. Episode 9 be longer than 1 hour. There's a lot due to end the Chicago chat. That's how I feel. That's why I feel like this whole thing we've been saying it, Hope Lee, this has been rushed. They've been dragging us for the last 6 episodes. And then it seems like once we hit 7, somebody turned on the car, pushed the gas, and now we gotta
running.
Right. And now we running through this.
I could appreciate it because I've been waiting for this all freaking season. It's been dragging.
I was waiting for it, but they could have spread it out. Like they could have spread the story out. And there were just storylines that we didn't need altogether.
Yeah. I wish the person that wrote this episode right here, I wish he would have wrote more episodes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because they got different writers.
I do know they switch because they do the same thing with BMF.
Yeah.
A matter of fact.
And it's a lady too.
I'm going to go back and look and see who wrote this episode.
I can tell you
right now. I can find out. You don't? You know already?
I can tell you right now. I looked it up the other day. Yeah, I can tell you right now. Build back better.
It's giving me a good BMF tease, like the girl from that writes for when they have really, really good episodes.
Yeah, it was three people. Yeah. Courtney A. Kemp, Amelia Sweeting, and Lamont Edwards.
Okay.
Wrote Build Back Better. Yeah. So Courtney was involved with this. Okay. That's why it feels the way it feels. Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay.
Courtney Kemp.
Go ahead, Courtney. She's back. All right, y'all. So then we see Maria is at JP's patching him up, okay? And after he done knocked Jannard on his whole ass. And so D-Mac and Tommy both admit, they were concerned when they got the call or whatever. And so JP says, I couldn't allow Tommy to do my job. And Maria was like, well, one day when our kid is in a jam, I'm going to call Uncle JP. And so they're like, Uncle, what?
Spill the beans.
Right. And so D-Mac says, I'm sorry. And so, and so they, of course, are happy for them. And Tommy tells JP he wants to put, and it was sad because he was like, I guess I got to call you for, dad advice and all that other stuff.
And I was like, no, you don't. He ain't been that good of a dad. So
well, he hasn't, but I mean, damn, now the man ain't even on earth to do so.
Exactly. I mean, it was a sad thing because we know what happened in the end, but still, if he was alive, I still would have been like, nah, don't call him, man.
So he basically tells JP, he's gonna put some hitters outside, which I gotta agree with Jannard when he showed up, but they were whack. But he said, I'm gonna put some hitters outside to watch the house. And of course JP don't want it, but Tommy don't let him refuse. And then basically he tells D-Mac, or no, is that when D-Mac told him he wasn't able? Yeah, he basically said, I wasn't able to do what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, he gave him a paper bag with a little bit of money in it. And he's like, nah.
Right. And he was like, well, what happened to Marshall? And he was like, F Marshall. And so that's when Maria was like, well, remember I told you could go work with Miguel.
Does not talk like that. That's too high.
And so D-Mac was like, but what you mean?
Yeah.
I'm your partner.
Right. I'm his partner already.
Right. And so Tommy has to break the news. No. I already have a partner, and it's Shanti's showstopper, okay? And so that's when he get a text from Izzy. Y'all help me out. Who the hell is Izzy? Asking to meet. So he asked Maria before he leave. He's like, you good? You going straight to work, right? You good? Getting there. She was, of course, it's like, yeah, I'm good money. We good. We good money. I really hated the Build Back Better reference. Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah, that's what they did. Yeah, they was running the campaign. Run for Tommy. Tommy, the number one drug dealer. Build Back Better.
That was Stacy's. Right.
Build Back Better.
Right. Marsha was weak for that study D-Mac and flipped on him. Okay, because he's a soldier, not a key player in CBI. They're going to put Marshall on a dummy mission and get him up out of here. Ooh. Honestly, I told y'all when we had that situation, and what was the little boy, and I couldn't remember his name, Wheels or something like that. What was his name?
You talking about the one that got popped?
Oh no, it wasn't Wheelie. Yeah, the one that got popped, the friend group, the CBI boys.
Yeah.
I
felt it was Wheelie that got popped.
Yeah, Wheelie got popped too, but that wasn't the little boy
that's
talking about.
That's not who you talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the little boy. They went out there on the little dummy mission, and that's when, but I thought it was Marshall at first. Remember?
Oh,
and I was like, so it wouldn't surprise me if they. It
was the one that D-Mac knew.
Right.
That guy.
Yeah. Because he's like, oh yeah, I ain't seen you in a minute or whatever.
Yeah.
Remember how after the end of the final episode of Power, we got these surprise announcements? I think either the end of Force or Raising Kanan will find out what's next in the Power universe. I'm pretty sure we will. They're not going. I don't think they'll end everything and then leave us waiting to hear from. I can't wait for
Raising Kanan.
I really want Raising Kanan to come back too.
Yeah.
And that sucks because that's gonna close out. Right.
But then we got Origins. And we'll see about this Power Legacy thing. It's kind of up in the air, man.
That's a good, DeMarcus. That's a good question. Thank you, DeMarcus. Nutty Boy. That's who I was thinking about. I wonder if Tommy's going to tell Kate that Marae is pregnant, since Tommy didn't tell her that Holly was pregnant.
He probably will.
Right. Tommy should have put the Serbs instead of the Albanians. I agree. Johnny Davis. Hey, welcome. Me and my cousin had a friend who used that slogan for his housing program.
Build back better.
Build back better.
Nice.
Gotta love it. So that's when we see Sang, and this, Lord, I missed opportunities.
Mr. Chen
comes by and he said, look, motherfucker, time is up. Okay?
Time's up.
And so Sang was like, didn't you see the news? And he said, yeah, Stacey, she gone. Okay, she up out of here. And he said, but let me tell you what I did see. I saw what time your wife came home from work early today.
Ooh.
I said, ooh. So Sang's like, please, baby, please. And he tells him, look, Stacey being taken up out of here, I am now the acting U.S. attorney. So Chan said, okay, and I don't give a damn.
He's like, I don't give a
He was like, I want to know why Ortega is still in jail. And so Sang tells him, you know what? I got this dirt on Stacey, and I'm going to do things for the Marquez cartel that I wasn't able to do before. Yep. And so he said, not only do I plan to throw out the unaliving charge on Claudia, I also plan to make the whole RICO go away.
Crazy.
And, and Ortega will be released tomorrow. And I said,
crazy. He could do it too. Oh, man.
I said, we're going to have a lot on our plate.
Everybody got released. King Kilo, everybody got released.
Everybody out.
All the criminals
out.
You get free.
Right. So then we see, and again, this makes me so mad. We see Kendra, Diamond is lecturing Jannard after he got his ass sucker punched. And tells him it's not a good look for them to be getting beat up in the streets.
Yep.
And Jannard was like, well, it's not that big of a deal because only Raheem saw me get my ass whooped. You know what I mean?
That's so lame.
Yeah, right. He's like, he's the most
nobody sees.
It doesn't matter if he sees.
Nobody saw it. He's lame.
Oh
Jannard.
my God. So then Diamond tells him that Shanti is the most loyal to him. And finally Jannard said, look, man, me and this, she don't want me no more. Okay. She hit me with a Tina. She don't want me. She don't want me. She don't want me. So Diamond starts going off about what if Shanti flips, because they do need her territory. But Jannard was like, nah, she's gonna stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way she gonna go work for Ty. Like he said that she's so
confidently,
chest, so confident. And so then we see Kendra coming down the stairs, and she was like, "Oh, did Shanti do that to you?" And so he goes to run up in her face, but Diamond stops him, and Kendra tells him, "Look, I'm tired of this disrespect." And so she said, "By the way, I'm out."
Yeah.
Right. She said, I'm in business with Tommy and Shanti now. And she also mentions that Kilo is out and Southville is all hers. So Diamond looks up at Jannard, and this is where we had the biggest miss opportunity.
Okay, I'm ready to hear this.
So Diamond looks at Jannard, and he was like, oh, I thought you said she wasn't going to work with no white boy, right?
Yeah.
He goes out and pulls the strap. And based off the optics and camera angles,
they
I thought that they were giving me an early birthday present.
Because he was pointing at Jannard.
And I thought he was going just papa, like straight.
Go blast
like
his brother.
Straight like that. Yes.
That's how they made it look. That is how they made it look.
And I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I would have been okay with it. Like if they would have been like, if people would have been like, why did he do? No, I understand why. So again, missed opportunity, because then we find out that old girl who was on her way out, he done shot through the wall, and now she come tumbling back down the damn stairs.
I feel sorry for that wall. First, Diamond punched it, then it got shot. Doggone it.
Poor wall.
Poor wall.
And not to mention, it looks like that old school wood paneling. So it ain't.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I was surprised though he did pop her. I was surprised.
And then what makes it when she leaves and she's like, "Yo, it's not personal. It's just business."
Just business.
And then Diamond comes and stands over her and said, "It's not personal. It's business, bitch."
Bitch. Pow. Yeah, I was surprised Mr. Demon Diamond did that.
Right. And my notes literally say, I really wanted him to pow Jannard.
This was your hope and your dream.
Right. This was the hope and the dream of Latrice.
Not by his brother. He ain't that drunk.
So Diamond tells you, look, I'll buy you a couple more drinks. I'll turn into T-Pain, bitch. So Diamond tells Jannard, I'm tired of Tommy, and he instructs Jannard, go tell Kilo that Tommy lied to all of us, and he set Rashawn up to take the fall for D-Mac. And so Jannard's like, yes, master.
He did.
Really?
He's like, that's what I'm talking about, massa.
It was just, oh my God.
Yeah, Debo. I see you. Debo Diamond. Yeah, definitely he on his Debo right now. Absolutely. Yeah. I was surprised though. I was surprised he did that. What's up, Karima? Hey, what's up?
Power Racing Candy is my favorite. I can't wait.
It's mine too.
Either.
Mine too.
Thank you, DeMarcus. Izzy is the leader of the DSD, which replaced Chavo. Okay, thank you. I would have never known that.
Yep.
Chan is who they meant by Bolo, I think. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jack. DeMarcus, Chan is a true villain, right? Yeah. Sang needs to go. Monique, and welcome, boo. I ain't seen you earlier, but yes, I absolutely agree with you.
What up, Mo?
Again, another missed opportunity. This could have been this could have been an 11 if they would have just gotten rid of 2 more people.
Not yet.
Gina said, Chan reminds me of that Squid Game, don't he?
Yeah.
Diamond basically said, cancel this Kendra Briggs or I'll go buy another one like Nino Brown style. Nah,
cancel.
Hey, Wyman.
What up?
Kendra, yes, she talked too much.
She did. Like, why you throw all your cards out on the table? Like you was getting Diamond back. Oh, it's going to be all mine. Like, you crazy?
Yeah, no, it wasn't given that you wanted to live.
Like, she a cop.
Yourself.
She a PO, so I guess she didn't think he was going to do something like that. You know what I mean? So.
Steven says, Diamond really think he in the right. No one told him to set up D-Mac. Chan would be a better hitman than Titus, right?
Anybody would be a better hitman than Titus.
Yeah, Titus need to lose his job. Why would Kendra open her mouth at Diamond's place about her plan? She was goofy for that. Oh, so y'all all feel like she a goofy bitch. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, but that's how y'all feel, that she's just goofy.
It's okay. It's your channel.
Diamond basically said, cancel. Okay, we read that. That drunk loves his brother. He absolutely do, but I really wanted to see him be so drunk that he forgot about that love. Diamond did Kendra dirty. That BS was funny. She should have ran up them stairs, right?
A little bit faster, right?
Hopefully that shop is, yes, it's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah, definitely.
Darn it, Kendra, yet she didn't deserve that. Punk ass drunky Diamond. That's why this will come back to haunt him. Kendra wasn't pushing that Fenty.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna come back.
Not the beauty. Okay. Gemini said, how Diamond gonna talk about Tommy lied when Tommy never knew about what D-Mac did until he found out Tommy and Jannard got him back in CBI.
He was telling a lie. Yep.
Ooh, yeah, y'all. Look, bad writing again. Okay, they can't cap Jannard yet. It had to be D-Mac to do the deed. Okay. I get what you're saying. Just for retribution purposes.
Yes.
I absolutely understand that. Look, pink sneakers, Benny with the butter knife, and the 4 horsemen were all way more believable than Titus.
Right. Exactly.
Y'all are funny tonight.
I agree.
All right, so let's move on. We get our girl. This is where we see Mariah G up. All right.
What a shot. Okay.
She said, I ain't but don't push me.
That's right. That's right.
Mariah gets approached by Titus.
Dumbass.
Who's supposed to be out here. Now, here's the okay, so let's
butter knife.
I think when somebody said bad writing again, Jaguar, I think when you said this, I think you're talking about, and maybe you're talking about the other scene. I think we're talking about this scene. Here's why. Because she comes out, and maybe she was just lying and bullshit, and maybe she's just really that slick because she's a part of that lifestyle, right? So Titus meets her in the garage and rolls up on her, and she's like, don't do this. There's cameras everywhere. And I'm like, yeah, it's a hospital and it's a garage. Absolutely, there should be cameras everywhere. Mm-hmm. So I just, the whole breakdown and the whole scene, and you, even if he attacked you, you running over this man with your car and then backing up and then running over again, that wasn't on camera?
She ain't think about none of that. She's just trying to survive.
And then Miguel coming to clean. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is.
And I think, didn't she say there's guards? Didn't she say there was guards all over?
She said, yeah.
She said there's guards all over.
Sense. It's a hospital.
Yeah.
But that's why I was like, and I'm not saying, Monique, I get it. It was self-defense.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that normally there's somebody that sits in a room in these type of situations and watches monitors to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I guess
ain't nobody
I'm just trying to be too common sense. All right.
Yes. It's
okay.
TV show.
So I get it. So basically, he was like, "Give me your keys." So she was like, "Please don't do this. I'm pregnant." He said, "Yeah, I know."
I was mad at the fact that he was like, "Give me your keys." Like, if you want to take her out, take her out. What you asking for keys for, bro?
And so she was like, "Oh, I'm pregnant." He was like, "Yeah, I know. Good. Congratulations." And so he's like, "Give me the keys, girl." And so before she goes in her purse and pulls out her piece, because remember, Tommy told her, make sure you got your strap with you before you leave your house. Mm-hmm. And so that's when, she pows him enough to get him down on the ground. Yes. Yeah. And then did she run to her car or his car?
She ran to her car.
That's what I thought. But then when Tommy said something about the prints, and I was like, well, her print should be on her car.
Right.
So that didn't make sense to me.
He was just in the moment. Like, he was thinking of, no. I can't leave the car here.
I assumed there was another question I had. I assumed that she hopped in his car because I said, why would he give a damn about prints?
Yeah, he was just thinking about, okay, how are we going to clean this up? Like, your prints are all over the car. Like, how are we going to get this? That's what he's trying to figure out. That's why he said that. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Look, Jaguar said, no, it was bad reading last week also. It covers the whole season. Okay. Oh, okay. So Monique said she was capping with the car.
Yeah, she was capping.
Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't know. How many times she ran over him that whole scene? I'm sorry, bad acting.
Like 4 times. 4, 5.
But don't forget, y'all, and shout out to her, because as somebody dropped in the comments, I forgot who it was, and let me know, as I thought, she actually filmed this pregnant.
Yes.
In real life, she was carrying her second child. So when I say her face and looks bigger, and I was, like I said, I wasn't trying to be insulting. She's just really in real life pregnant, and she
got second child. She got the good. Okay,
right? Don't you in this?
Yes, Maria.
Gemini said, I think Miguel took care of that. Maybe he's tech savvy. Him and his people get rid of that, or he bribed the guards. Who knows? Oh well, Titus gone. Yeah,
or it may not have been no cameras in there at all. Just she was trying to scare him and cap him, just like Monique said.
Okay, this is a great question. DeMarcus, if I can remember who all these people are. Who is the more wasted character? Titus. He's definitely in the top.
Definitely.
3. Domingo, not really. You got to remind me who Domingo is. Benny, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo wasn't wasted.
I don't think Lorenzo was wasted.
He wasn't a wasted character.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I mean, if it was me, then I got to give it to Titus because I don't remember who everybody.
Right now, in the moment, it's Titus.
Johnny Davis said a pregnant woman with hormones raging is a dangerous recipe.
True,
I absolutely agree.
True.
Dude finally gets a pow only to get capped by a scared pregnant nurse. I can't wait to hear his interview. Michi said the whole Mariah scene was over the top. She ran him over too many times.
She's a G, man. No, okay, so this was an ode to Tommy and Power. Do you remember when Tommy ran down the guy and went over the guy and went over him again. So
yes,
this is kind
I
of
do
like
remember that. Yeah.
remember that with the red BMW, I think it was. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
DeMarcus said we tripping. He said it wasn't bad writing. I think maybe it was.
I don't think it was.
Maybe they said it was the acting. I don't know, or she oversold it. I don't know.
was.
I think she did a good job. I'm just saying there were certain indiscrepancies, like I said, with the guards, and if she was just lying and I missed that, then fine.
Yeah.
Lorenzo was solid. I forgot who Domingo was, and Mecca was wasted. Mecca was wasted.
Mecca was
a waste.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I was mad when they got rid of him.
Jaguar, the answer is tight. It's how you a hitter, but didn't hit.
You ain't hit a damn thing. You right, Jaguar.
How you a, what they say, 150 say, how you say you a gangster, but you ain't never popped nothing.
Right.
Damn.
Jesus. And come out with a butter knife for me, girl. Mr. Butter Knife Titus. Jesus Christ.
He thought he was going to, spread him to death like butter? What was going on?
Let me put some butter on you and then I'm going to kill you.
Yeah. Okay. So Tommy runs up, or he tells Izzy, we see him on the phone. He's like, I'm going to be there shortly. So he's approached from, I was going to say approached from behind, but he is approached from behind by Vic.
The back, yes.
Okay, from the back. That didn't sound better. So he has, a pow pointed to his head, and he tells Tommy, you know what, you just too predictable. Like he doing something. So Tommy says, you know what, you might, whatever you're trying to do, you really might want to rethink this because it's not going to go well for you. And so Vic was like, you know what, you should have took me out when you had the chance. And Tommy said, Claudia said that same damn thing. Y'all really are family, aren't y'all? Y'all are family, okay? And you about to be with you about to meet your sister at the crossroads, so she won't be lonely. Now you said we are family. Like a giant tree.
Yeah, like a big ass tree. Make your way to the sky.
Speaking of that, and this is so sidebar. Have you watched the new Dave Chappelle?
I watched most of it, yes.
Most of it. I haven't watched it yet, so no spoilers yet, but I want to watch it. I just heard pieces and I was like, oh God.
It's good. I love him. Dave is number one to me. Dave
is definitely number one. Yeah. All right. So then Vic starts going off about how his whole family is gone and things have been messed up since he's shown up. But he knew how to play the long game, and that don't make him weak. That makes him smart. And I said, no, nigga, that's what you should have gotten the first thing, smoking up out of here. All right.
Yep. That would have been smart.
Right. And that's what Tommy tells him. It would have been smart for you to leave out of town with Beth, and said, I went by the house. I saw it was empty. Nigga, why didn't you go?
Right.
And Vic being so smart, because remember, the wheels are moving real slow. It's like, I think a clock moves faster than Vic does. Okay.
Vic stayed because Tommy's like, I took your girl, broke your boy's arm soon as I came to town. You a bitch.
Look, he hit a Tupac. He said, first of all, then I fucked your. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I tried to bleep out the wrong word, but.
Okay.
But no, so Vic was like, I just wanted to watch you squirm. And so Vic, he was like, look, bruh, think this through. And, maybe now that I'm out of CBI, we can work together. Like, we could be a family in a giant
let me trick your dumb ass. We can get together.
And so Vic was like, you think I'm stupid?
Yes, we do. You dumb ass motherfucker.
And so he was like, and then he starts, pow-powing at his feet or whatever. And then they hear a siren go, whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beat. Okay.
And it's Bobby who comes up, takes Vic's piece, and then they put him in the car, and Tommy's sitting there unarmed, and Bobby's like, oh, so you took out my wife. Now, this was some real ish.
It was funny. It was well written.
It was
and I was
funny,
laughing.
I was like, Tommy.
I was laughing. I was like, yes, Tommy.
I was like, I thought she was your ex-wife, fam.
Cold-blooded.
Yes, it was cold-blooded. So Bobby tells him, you know what? You're not going to get away with this. And Tommy says, Stacey said the same thing.
Ooh. I'm telling you, each line in some of these scenes was back to back, like, ooh.
So now Bobby got the weapon pointed at Tommy's head before his partner was like, get it together. Come back.
Come on.
Get it together.
Bobby. And
so Bobby was like, I'm going to just let you know, little ninja. All right.
Ooh, what he saying?
I could have let Vic unalive you, but you know what?
What?
That would be too easy. Because I want you to rot in prison.
Yeah, Bobby.
And so Tommy said, good luck with that. And so Bobby was like, I'm coming back for that ass. And Tommy gets a phone call from Maria, and that's when she's letting him know, what just went down. Okay.
But I just want to know why Bobby ain't take him in just on suspicion, huh? Why you ain't take him in right there? See?
I didn't understand that either.
Yeah. I was like, what you waiting for? I'm gonna come back for you. For what?
Not blatant truth. Are you writing me up because I cursed?
Is that the write up? We've been cursing
HR,
all
she
night.
Her job. The Gemini said, the more I think about it, Vic took that pow from Tommy.
Yes.
People saying that's the pow that unalived Stacey. If true talk about ultimate setup by Vic. And honestly, I love it because remember, he was like, I want you to leave me alone. And so he does have a motive because Stacey was, you know what I mean, had her foot on his neck.
Yep.
Vic is going to say Tommy unalive Stacey, but Tommy is going to set up either Vic or Diamond for the hit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, hopefully. It is the same pow. I believe. Steven, we all know his storyline is trash. I'm hoping, again, missed opportunities. 9
and 10. They waiting. 9 and 10.
Claudia definitely is the most gangster. Walter was a bad mother. Walter was he racist?
I give Claudia no props for nothing.
I was gonna say, now don't get me wrong, was Claudia good? I'm not gonna take her things.
She had heart. I'll give
she had heart. But no, out of the Flynn crew, Walter.
It was Walter.
That was a bad mother. Okay,
he was a misogynist. He was definitely sexist, but
he was racist. He was everything else.
He was all that. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, auntie. How you doing?
Hey, Auntie Nose Kitchen. DeMarcus, Tommy's plot armor is tremendous.
Tremendous.
Tremendous. Thank you. Thank you. I be reading so fast. Thank you. Thank you, partner in crime.
Gotcha.
Gemini Don said, I love when Tommy said that. I was like, yeah, that's the power for you.
Yeah.
Y'all are so funny.
That's Courtney.
She said this was the most unexpected part after he had Tommy hopping around. I couldn't. Right.
That was funny. He had him dancing like a river dance. He's like, oh. Yep.
Okay, so I guess y'all saying he has the unaliving weapon. His partner sounded like Whitney Houston yelling, Bobby! Yeah.
Bobby!
Yeah, shite! Okay. I did like me some Walter. I don't know what happened season 1. Like I said, I didn't even finish it because it was so bad. But one thing that I can appreciate is I did enjoy Walter and his acting, and it kept me there. I just think the storyline started to go.
He's a great actor. It's just that season one was super dry and slow because it was building the world of Force. That's why it just didn't really come off the way it needed to. That's all. Yep.
Oh yeah, I agree, Michi. Bobby couldn't take the fact that it was Vic that had the weapon in his hand. He wanted to be Tommy so bad.
So I could take him in. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's not the same strap that Tommy unalived Stacey with. Okay. So DeMarcus disagrees. And our resident expert, Jaguar said Claudia was a good businesswoman, but a gangster. Absolutely agree.
She wanted to be in the life. She wanted to be a gangster, but she sucked.
Gina said Bobby has no proof of anything on Tommy. The cell phone became inadmissible once Tommy removed it from the crime scene. Or you mean Bobby?
Bobby removed it from the crime
scene. Yeah, but I agree with you, Gina. 110%.
Mm.
Okay, Walter gave a little, for old Walter, I'd be like, we ain't gonna be in no weird role playing stuff, but you know what I'm saying?
But he's a great actor, man. If you remember that bike, what was the name of that bike show that came on Sons of Anarchy? Great show. If you've never seen Sons of Anarchy. I've heard of
it. I've never watched it though.
That show was amazing. And the guy that played Walter Flynn, he was in it, just a younger version.
Oh,
really great show. Yeah, really great show. It's back in the day. Check it out.
Okay. Gemini said season 1 was cool. It was Tommy transitioning to a whole new situation and picked up after season 1.
Yeah, but it was still slow.
It was very slow, y'all. Like I tried real hard. I think DeMarcus was back with me back then, and it was a struggle to get through those.
It was. I was doing recaps. It was.
Steven said Miguel and Tommy had no choice but to team up after learning one of the Ortega tried to hit
absolutely
Maria. Absolutely. So now we see Tommy, he run down because now he gotta go save his baby, his BM. All right. Do you think we and see this is so terrible. Do you think we can see Tommy ever get married, or is he gonna be the kind to just have a BM for the rest
I
of his life?
mean, if they can live happily ever after, but they can't. I mean, they can get married, but it's gonna have to be in Miguel's backyard when they got guns and everybody around and everybody's soldiers just watching because, like, where they gonna get married?
Maybe they'll have like a commitment ceremony, but
unless they go to Mexico and get protected and be protected by the family, you know, so that's the only way I see them getting married and having like, you know, a real nice wedding. You know what I mean?
So Tommy darts over to find Maria, and she's still sitting in the car. I'm just gonna blame it on shock.
Yes.
He wants to take her inside the hospital, and she's refusing. She said, "Not, I work here, not my good job." Okay. Nope. She said, blatant truth, sitting right up at that nurse's station. Write me up. I'm late for my shift. Blatant truth. I need to go somewhere else and get a doctor's note.
Okay.
So Tommy said, well, you know, I'm worried. And again, this is what threw me off. Your fingerprints are all over the car. And I don't trust anyone enough to handle the situation. Right. So then she's like, so call Miguel.
Call me brother. Call me brother. Oh,
Eric, thank you for coming out the bushes and answering the question.
Yes.
I forgot that he had a ring for Lakeisha.
Salute, Eric. Yep.
That's a good memory. I forgot about that.
That's right. He want to have a family. He does.
Tommy said he'll marry. DeMarcus said Tommy will marry her in Barcelona. Okay,
that'd be nice.
Every woman Tommy ever had a short lifespan. I agree. Difference is at least she know the game in that life. That was never
right.
Lord, Kate about to go off on Tommy now. JP didn't bother nobody. It was so obvious his Christmas was getting canceled. Poor JP, Christmas got canceled.
Poor JP.
Okay, Gemini, thanks for the reminder. I really did forget because you know, poor Lakeisha, she won't live in the right life.
You know, poor Lakeisha, she was a snitch.
I was gonna say she wasn't living the right life to be with him nowhere.
Get up out of here. She signed the documents, B. Tasha had the documents. Come on. She's snitching. Okay. Come on, man.
Angela said he would have married Holly, and had she not did what she did. Maria's best friend Erica could have checked out Maria. Okay. Felicia said is that Felicia? Yeah, Felicia said she's the mastermind behind the men. Oh, blatant truth. That's such a good point. Because she's clean now, and that might send her into relapse.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope not. I mean, she got clean. She got clean in New York, so we'll see.
Jaguar said if Tommy becomes like Ghost and blends into society like a legit businessman with the laundromats and other cash flowing, I could see him getting married. Okay. Maybe. Yes, Maria is fine, even with the blood dripping down her head. And
she stayed fine. Areola's on point.
I can't with you. And don't do that because her areolas are like that because she's pregnant. Don't do that.
No, this is before she's pregnant.
Don't talk about
last season.
Her pregnant areolas.
Areolas on point.
So then we see JP and D-Mac. They having a cute little, you know, they were having a dinner. It looked like they warm up some ramen noodles in a bowl and they was eating it. But D-Mac basically say, can I move back in? And it's supposed to be like our sweet, you know, and you always have a home here. And I said, this is the moment when I knew JP was getting us out of here.
Me and you both, we on the same page. I knew it was over when it was like, come on, give me a hug. I was like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for JP.
So then we go over and we got Diamond. He goes to the gym. And this is when I thought Shanti was getting up out of here. All right. And he was like, oh, so I heard you working with Tommy. And so he tells her, you know what? I'm just letting you know right now, you ain't gonna get Southville. And so Shanti was like, that's Kendra's business, not yours. And he said, well, Kendra, so what you gonna do?
It was like,
how about that?
Boom. She said it too. She was like, well, it's Kendra's business. She, you know what I'm saying? She do what she want to do. It's like, boom, she's going, buddy. So what you gonna do now, son?
Mic drop.
You better come into the fold.
Okay. And so she was like, oh, so you here to unalive me too? And so she was like, and you know what? And you ain't gonna want to do that because you'll start a war. Because Kendra was just one woman, but I'm a whole organization. Okay.
Ooh-wee. See, that turned me on.
Shanti said, I am the table.
See, right there, that turned me on a little bit with Shanti. I was like, oh, yeah.
So
Shanti,
Diamond claimed, nah, I'm just there. Like VACAY said, he brought you there to bring her back into the fold and tells her that, you know, working with Tommy means basically her shutting up and falling in line. And, you know, just like he did with him. And that's not going to work because that's why she no longer wanted to be with CBI. So Diamond tells her, you know, you can't trust Tommy. And Shanti said, well, if you want to talk about trust, you need to look inward.
Ooh, yeah.
I said, oh, not this turning into a therapy session. She tells him, Jannard never stopped plotting to unalive you since you came home.
Ooh.
And so Diamond's like, and this is when I was like, oh, girl, you might be talking yourself into, like, it reminded me of, what's the baby girl on, what's the one we just did? Reasonable Doubt.
Uh-huh.
When she kept talking junk to Ozzy's dad, and we were like, you didn't want to live.
Oh, okay.
Nothing about what you did.
To my white girl?
Right. Wendy. That's her name.
Yeah, Wendy. There you go.
Mm-hmm. And so Diamond was like, what the hell are you talking about? And Shanti shares that Jannard just made up with him to get in close and basically wanted to get back on top and was planning to take him out. And so Diamond was like, I don't believe you. And so Shanti said, I don't give a damn if you do.
And she was boxing. She was like, I don't care. It ain't my business no more.
Right.
But it's on your mind now, butthead.
Okay. So then we see this sweet family moment. We know that baby, what is the name? James Miguel Garcia.
Somitito.
Or is she gonna take? See, they're not married, so we don't know who baby who's gonna have the last name. So is it gonna be Egan or is it gonna be Garcia?
It's gonna be Egan Sia.
Egan Sia, you stupid. So they're at the clinic where they learn the baby fine. After the nurse leaves, Tommy tells Maria how proud he is of her, and she's upset because she's like, I saved lives, not take them. And Tommy said, but you did save a life. You saved 2 today. Good job. All right.
That was a nice flip.
And so Maria was like, and Maria was like, I don't know who it was that came after me. And so that's when Miguel joins them and said, well, I know who did. It's the same guy that came after me from the Marquez cartel. And so Tommy realizes that Maria is a real target now.
Yes.
And so Maria tells him, well, and this is why I need you guys to be on the same side.
Why you make it sound like a white girl? She don't sound like a white girl.
Because she always, and whenever she turns into, I just want you to be friends.
I just want you're on the same side.
So
Muchas
Tio
gracias.
and Papa and we can have, and we can have dinner and
we can have the familia and some
and have the fiesta and it just
Andre. You stupid. Okay.
Thank you, Angela. She said, I love you guys.
Thank you,
commentary
together. We having fun.
DeMarcus said Lakeisha Grant was never a snitch. She planned to leave town and
here we go with the BS. Come on, man. Go. I ain't even gonna tell you to go watch the scene because you've seen the scene.
I was gonna say, you
just want to be opposite of what I'm saying because you know it's the truth. Everybody knows she was a snitch. Stop it.
Oh, he said Kate is gonna call Tariq instead of calling.
Yeah, he keeps saying that. We gonna see.
Okay. I thought they were about to square up in the boxing ring. I think Shanti could have took. Nah, I don't know if she could have took down, but she could have gave him a run for his money.
She would have ran around the ring. That's what she would have did.
Kanitra said on Mad Day, Shanti will snitch on anybody. I don't trust. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She has, she will snitch on anybody.
Oh yeah.
Shanti's trying to manipulate Diamond. However, it didn't work. Right. The missed opportunity was that Tommy didn't say Christmas is getting canceled in episode 8, which happened to be December 26th. Correct, Gina. That was a missed opportunity. Okay. Steven says Shanti had to let Diamond know that Jannard been plotting to take him out. Right.
That's right.
I wonder how Tommy would feel if it was Shanti's plan to send Miguel to pick up Maria and Tommy being together.
He wouldn't care.
I was going to say at this point, I don't know if he cares.
He doesn't care.
Gemini says Shanti kept it 100. She's at the point she don't give a F about Jannard or Diamond. But how is that going to work? I just want to see how it plays out for her because, yeah, she might be good at what she does, but she's trying to partner. And that's why I said it's hard to deal with somebody that you can't trust. Just point blank, period. It's hard to do business with somebody.
She can't trust Jannard no more after that whole bathroom debacle.
But I'm saying her loyalty is to herself is my issue.
Yeah.
And so that's hard to trust anybody that moves like that.
Yeah, I feel you. She played all sides. She plays her own side.
Yeah, right. Diamond may get drunk and take out Junkie Jannard himself after he gets heat for King Kilo.
Yes, she is. So, Auntie, she's very positive.
Talking about Maria.
Yes. I love that though. We gotta have some positive light, something of light in this thing. Yes.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into this. I guess this is the beach cookout that we get to, and this is again missed opportunity. So King Kilo is out at the beach when Jannard shows up. There was so many scenes. I was like,
You're
oh,
counting how many times Jannard.
There's so many scenes. I was literally sitting on the edge of my seat.
Like,
is it time? Is it time?
Is he gonna get popped? Is it gonna happen? Is this the scene right here? You was waiting.
Right. I swear. I was so excited.
That's funny. That's funny. That's so funny.
Oh, thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet.
Love
and
y'all.
thank you
Love
for your
y'all.
support.
Yes.
And please hit that like button if you haven't already. We got
Appreciate
87 of y'all watching between both channels.
Okay.
So we appreciate y'all. Yeah, we got
hit
good numbers
button.
tonight.
Yeah.
Look, somebody said Tommy cancels all seasons on everybody. That's right.
There you go, bro.
Done.
There you go, bro. Because it's not even Christmas right now. So he couldn't say, I'm gonna cancel your Christmas.
Look, Eric said Jannard was attacked, allegedly.
What you mean? He was attacked by JP. Oh no.
Oh, Angela, I forgot you say you from Chicago. That's the bungalow on 67 Lakeshore Drive.
Thank
okay,
you.
so they're actually okay.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. Thank you. So they out on the beach. Kilo wants to know why he there. Jannard tells him Tommy was playing with them and that he's been protecting his nephew D-Mac this whole time. So Kilo gets upset and he yokes Jannard up and he says, you know, I want D-Mac out of here, like right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Kilo said, you know what? Since I can't get him, I'll take you instead. And I was sitting there like, yes, yes.
Nope.
Right.
He's playing with your emotions, Peter. He's playing with your emotions.
I felt like Oprah said, you get a car, and then nobody gave me the keys.
You was on the campaign, unalive Jannard. Unalive Jannard.
So Jannard is pleading with Kilo, and he was like, please, man, I'll take you to D-Mac, you myself. And so they fall for this bullshit. And I said, y'all, let's just move. I just want to move forward. I just want to move forward.
You got to wait. Be patient. It's gonna happen. Be patient. D-Mac has to do it. D-Mac has to do it. He has to do it.
Auntie Knows Kitchen said, I wouldn't be surprised if she don't sell them out in front of Che. That's what I was thinking, Auntie. That's why I said it's just so many things, y'all. It's so many things.
Maybe in episode 9, maybe.
I don't know. Yo, I will be livid. I will be livid.
No, I would be too. I would be
so livid. First by Jade, then by JP. What are you talking about? Steven said, now Tommy will come after Jannard and Diamond. Oh, you talking about old boy Jannard. Right. So Kenitra said Jannard is like Dre in Original Power. We waited and waited for him to get. I'm telling you, we know it's coming. It's just a matter of when, how, and who. Exactly. I know. Exactly. I know. It's just
would you painful. Be happy? Would you be happy if Jannard went out just like Dre did? Like they just put him into a warehouse and just put him on fire and he's like, ah, just like Dre when he's in prison and they burnt him up? No.
I would have liked to see what Angela's and then he pop him.
Just pop him.
Because Jannard say,
whoa.
Yo.
Like a crackhead?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Y'all crazy. He did go out barbecue chicken style. So then we see basically Maria telling Miguel that he needs to do the right thing. So Tommy goes to report to Shanti that he doesn't have the Irish locked in yet, but he thinks that they still have Southfield, and that's when Shanti has to explain that no, they don't, because Diamond already took Kendra out to keep it from them. So Miguel shows up asking what's going on, and that's when Tommy tells him that, you know, we got 2 cartels after us right now, and I got to pay Che to re-up, and, you know, I ain't got it. And so he suggests that, you know, Miguel helped bail him out like he did for him. And Miguel was like, man, I ain't got that money
either.
And so then they start going back and forth arguing when Shanti tells him, chill out. I got it. It's handled as long as I can hand it over to Che myself tomorrow. So Tommy warns her, you know, Che ain't real big on new faces in the mix. And Shanti said, look, these cartel beefs are y'all's, okay?
Yep.
If you're going to be using my soldiers and my cash, you better make it worth my while. These bands better make you dance.
Bands will make us dance. Hey, bands will make us dance. Hey.
And so Tommy said, well, yeah, I guess the band's going to make them dance. And we're going to see Che.
That's it.
All right. And now we move over to Kilo and his crew, along with Jannard. They bust into JP's house looking for D-Mac. Of course, JP is refusing to say anything.
Word, like a G.
Like a G, right? So they start searching the house, but not before Jannard lets him know, well, Tommy should have got y'all better protection because them Albanians wasn't it. All right.
Whack. Super whack.
Wiggity, whack. Took it back.
Damn, you really took it back.
I know. So then Tommy, Shanti, and Miguel, they all discussing how the streets is real quiet. And Miguel tells Tommy whatever they do, they need to make sure Maria is not collateral damage for a war that they start.
That's right.
So he says whatever happened between them before, they good. They starting off, but now it's all about family, okay? Like,
that's right.
We are a family.
Like a big ass tree. I used to play around with that song so many times.
So Miguel wants to hit him back now, but Shanti brings up Che. And so Tommy was like, I don't give a damn what Che got to say, okay? They came after my baby, okay? So,
bars.
Don't like that, bars.
Bars.
So Shanti warns him it's gonna be a war, and we ain't never seen before. And so because Jannard and Diamond, they ain't backing down either. And they were like, well, we ain't scared of them ninjas. They drunk and high.
Drunk and junkie.
Who's worried about those druggies? So
Lord.
then sadly, the last scene we see Kilo as JP again where D-Mac is, and of course he's standing on business.
Yeah.
So he takes his phone, and since he can't find D-Mac's number, he calls Tommy. And when Tommy answers, JP yells, they after D-Mac. So Kilo gets on the phone and says that he wants D-Mac for taking out his nephew, and then he can get JP back. So Tommy threatens if they do anything to JP, they're going to unalive him. JP starts talking to Jannard and tells him to be a man and unalive him himself. And that's when Jannard adheres and says, all right, I got you, fam.
2 to the body, 1 to the dome. Oh.
So then he plays. So of course, they still plan to go after D-Mac, but Kilo said no, he's gonna do that himself. He tells Jannard he and Diamond have been playing games, and the RDs are out of the coalition. And this is when I said, and why is Jannard still alive on my TV screen? Still,
right?
Still, I would have been so here for if he let him take JP out, and then he said, "Now I'm done with you."
He should have took JP out himself, talking all that trash, because he wanted to take him out at the beach. Why you want to take him out there? I'll do it myself. Y'all playing games. So if you're playing games and you the big dog, why you ain't take Jannard out?
Right. So then we see Jannard, I guess because he on that and he can't handle it. So, he, as they head out, he decides he going to take out JoJo and Kilo. And now he just got 2 bodies laying around JP's house.
Crazy.
Nasty work.
And it said, I am him. Is Jannard him? Yeah, he's a crackhead, but
right. Even when they did that, I am him. I was like, excuse me?
I'm really him. No, you're not. Yeah,
no, you're not.
You shot Kilo in the back. Okay?
Right. You want to be him, fam. You wish.
Yeah, you want to be. You're definitely not.
Why is Junkie Jannard's face always sweating like a pig? Does Heroin do that? I think so.
Because he's a junkie. Yep.
DeMarcus said that would have been boring. I don't think so. I think I would have enjoyed it. I would have given it 11. I feel like King Kilo was a wasted character. Dutch, and welcome, by the way. I didn't see you earlier, but welcome. And yes, I absolutely feel that way. All that tough talk, and he gets canceled on the first day out. Right. He didn't even get time to, go home, see his kids or whatever.
Really celebrate. At least he got to put his feet in the sand. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be too high. He won't go. Oh no, not them having the crackhead lifespan. They say
you gonna live forever.
Marcus said, I would rather see Jannard go to prison. Okay.
No.
Angela says, Shanti, it's my money and I'm taking it to the king. Okay.
That's right.
She's right and Tommy's right. Because Che didn't trust Jannard, he may be a little easy because she's a woman. Shanti can handle her business. Okay.
Maybe.
Big Smurf and a flip to Tommy's side.
Definitely.
Diamond and Jannard have been moving too reckless, and I don't think he forgot about the beatdown from. That's
right.
True.
That's right.
Good memory, Steven.
Next episode.
Brandon said maybe Diamond or Shanti's inside man or Big Smurf gives up Jannard's whereabouts. Tommy tortures him, and D-Mac gets the unalive shot. I like that. I like where y'all going.
I love it.
I just don't buy Kilo as a hamster. He's just big as.
What do you mean, Auntie? I'm gonna take you out. That's how he talked with your lip down here.
Right. And what's wild to me is I feel like he didn't talk no more like that no more once he got out. I was like, was that a part of your prison voice?
I guess it was a tough voice.
Michi said, Kilo hurts my eyes just a little bit in my nice, polite voice. Turn off the lights.
Yep.
Light a candle. Yes, let's light one for JP.
That's not the song we want to go.
I know, right? Not for JP.
Bruh. No.
Gemini Don said, "Oh, this scene had my emotions all over the place." Okay. JP made sure to know who was there. Tommy was already on one. Once he heard Jannard's name, it went another notch. You're right. What
I love is that JP said, "Jannard, you mad because I beat you down?" When Tommy was on the phone to let him know that it was Jannard there. Yeah.
Well, Big Baby Davis did his thing. Salute to him in real life, doing some time currently.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Kilo?
Yes. Tax, I think tax evasion, right? Something like that.
Oh, damn. Yeah, he didn't even make it 30 minutes out of prison. But I didn't know he was in jail for real life.
Yeah, real life.
Oh. Jannard should have tried a man fight with JP first, but no. Yeah, I thought it was
he would have lost.
Right. It was a trick ass move, right.
JP strong as hell. Shoot.
King Kilo was 9,000 pounds and crumpled like a I don't know how I'm gonna make it to heaven messing with y'all. I swear to God.
9,000. Where did that number go?
Marcus, thank you for the $2 super chat. Jannard is more dangerous than Lamar and Ronnie, and that's what it's seeming like. But I don't like it.
Yeah.
At least I like Lamar and Ronnie. I don't like it with Jannard. Angela said, "Whoever this is in the chat rooting and saying Team Jannard, you're rooting for a junk."
DeMarcus, he talking to you, boy. He talking to you.
Let me get off this line. Y'all sending me straight to hell in gasoline draws. I want to go to heaven in 2026. Gemini said that. Well, not 2026. Let me change that. Let me not put that out there. I ain't trying to go no time soon.
No.
Gemini said, "Yep, taxes." I forgot how many years though. Now Jay and his hamster impression. I can't.
What are you talking about? Don't let me get at you, JP. All right.
Oh God. Jannard's time is definitely limited, not because he unalive people, but because he's back on that stuff. And I'm excited to see how this trio plays out with Tommy, Shanti, and Miguel. I am too.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Look, he said you're gonna make it to heaven, Grace. Thank you, thank you. Look, y'all tweaking. Jannard you must be on that same shit Jannard is on.
Exactly. You smoking with him.
Right. Ronnie was definitely dangerous, crazy, and wanted his honey nut Cheerios. Okay.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay, yeah, we all think, Steven, that's what's going to end up happening. But y'all.
Jannard Ronnie would sneak up on you and beat you down in the middle of the night. What are you talking about?
Oh, insurance fraud. Okay, insurance fraud.
Wow.
Look, Brand, so why is King Kilo JoJo? Why was he so quick? Yeah, he was slow. He was a little slow to react. But yeah, y'all, Vacay, let us know what you got going on this New Year's Eve week. You giving us a New Year's Eve party? What's up?
Well, first off, thank you for having me on the Shade in the City. It's always fun. Shout out to you. Shout out to Nels. December 30th, I will be on 2111 Radio. I'll be co-hosting the 2111 Radio Internet Awards. So make sure y'all go over there, go subscribe. And check me out. And it's going to be fun. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some celebs show up. And we're going to do this, little pre-New Year's Eve type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fun. Your boy may come up with a suit. Nah, I'm not wearing a suit. But we're going to have some fun. We definitely going to have some fun. Make sure you check out all my videos. I just dropped a video earlier today telling y'all that somebody told me, and I investigated, that they did take out the scene where Tariq got the call and we thought it was from Tommy. They took it out from Stars. It's no longer on the end of the Ghost series. So they took it off. And I'm like, why did they take it off? So check out that video. Check out the video. And
I will listen to that. I'll probably hop on after.
Yeah. And then I did a what's next for episode 9. So definitely check that out. Thank you everybody for running those numbers up. And we did a vacay Christmas. Check that out. Have fun with that. And everybody, shout out to everybody that showed up for that. And we just getting ready for this new year, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, B. gonna be
Dutch,
crazy.
I don't know if you came in late, babe. And thank you for your comment. I said that. If you go back and you watch the replay, I said, why are we sitting in the garage waiting for Tommy and we in the hole? But again, I guess because it was her good job, or maybe she was in shock.
She was in shock.
But thank you everybody for being here. Y'all stay tuned. Hopefully me and Nels will catch up with Real Housewives of Potomac, because we're behind on that. I think maybe 2 or 3 episodes of Beyond the Gates this week. It's a shorter week because of the new year. But I just want to say Happy New Year to all of y'all. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate y'all so much.
Yes, we do.
And let's keep glowing and growing, y'all, going into 2026. And next time we see you, it will be 2026. So Happy New Year, everybody. Be safe. We love y'all. Bye-bye.
Salute.